Alright, what's going on? Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to hit you with a quick deck tech. Got Neheb the Worthy. This is a concept I call a scraps deck. It's literally just cards that I have in my collection. I did not buy a single card from this. I build it just because I'm bored and I just want to build a deck. I truly believe you don't necessarily have to spend a bunch of money on cards unless you want to. If you have been playing for any number of years, months, weeks, you could probably put together a deck. You buy all the commander decks, that's maybe 150 bucks for an investment. You could probably make 3 good decks out of it, and that's what I think. You know, you don't need to make proxies, you don't need to make anything, you don't need to have 12 decks. You can have 3 really good decks that you just rotate, but I make this deck out of just giggles and shits. It's a funny deck. I call it Neheb, How's Your Mom? Because he knows exactly how your mom is doing. He's out there clowning out your back window when you're coming home from school on Friday afternoons. So again, this is my deck tech on Neheb. The Worthy. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. Cheers. Got that delicious kettle soda. Trying to cut down on the calories. Getting a little older. Can't be drinking beer every day. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thank you. Alright, guys, like I said, this is the deck tech for Neheb the Worthy. Neheb, How's Your Mom? Sliding in, stealing the quarters out of your piggy bank. Lands first. Terramorphic Expanse. We got Evolving Wilds. Now an actual fetch. Bloodstained Mire. Rogue's Passage, so the head can slide in and out. Shadowblood Ridge. Blood Crypt. Temple of Malice. Rakdos Kynarium. Strip Mine because, you know, Neheb's worst enemy is a Maze of Ith. Command Tower. Opal Palace. Gaia Reach Sanitarium. 12 Mountains. 13 Swamps. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this deck. Did I go Minotaur Tribal? Did I go Rakdos good stuff? No, I went the most degenerate route I can go, and I went discard. Vicious Rumors. Delightful card. Everybody discards a card. Siphon Mind. Also a delightful card. Everybody discards a card and gets you some card draw. Mind Twist for that old school flavor. One player just discards their whole hand. Stupor. Poor man's Hymn to Torok. Heartless Pillage. Get a little gold token action. Actual Hymn to Torok. Now, I'm playing Rakdos, so I don't have much recursion, so I want to go for a little more value play. I got Fork to copy those discard spells. Reverberate to copy those discard spells. Howl of the Horde to copy them several times. And that Feldon's Wand just to get my graveyard back. Going to the discard creatures. You know him, you love him, you've been hating his guts since 1994. Hippie, the young Hypnotic Spectre. I'm old, so I grew up playing where turn 1 Hypnotic Spectre was a thing, and nothing made you want to punch the person playing next to you more than that. We got Nezumi Shortfang for some flip value. Liliana's Reaver, also discard creature. The Empty One. I had this guy as a commander for a while. He was pretty fun. Don't be scared to play a dumb mono black commander because you're playing mono black and you can generate shitloads of mana on the cheap. Gruul Daz Spectre. Got another discard creature. Megrim. Discarding. Raider's Wake because you're going to be attacking with Neheb and getting people to discard. And nothing wrong with a little life loss. Whoops. Waste Knot. If you ever played a discard deck with Waste Knot and it has not been countered or destroyed right away, this card is absolutely busted. It's like a Consecrated Sphinx or a Coat of Arms or things of that nature where if you don't deal with it right away, it gets out of hand and it's just dumb. It's a broken card in the right deck and under the right circumstances. It's a delightful card. Phyrexian Arena. Berserker's Onslaught. Gotta give Neheb Double Strike. Same thing with Blood Mist. Give Neheb Sexy Double Strike. Painful Quandary because you want your opponents either losing life or discarding cards. Trailblazer's Boots because everyone plays non-basic lands is EDH. Getting the head in there unblockable. Whisper Still Cloak, same principle except it gives him Shroud. Prowler's Helm. unless someone's playing arcades, people don't play walls that much. Damnation, clear the board. Blast from the sack, clear the board. Same thing with Black Sun Zenith. Little spot removal. Ruinous Path. Terminate. Smash to Smithereens. I really like this card because if you could use one of those copy spells like Howl of the Horde or Fork, you can get rid of a lot of pesky artifacts. And again, you're playing Rakdos, so you don't have that many options. Chaos Warp. Spot removal-ish. Get you some draw. Ambition's Cost. Scry the Bones. Sign in Blood. And another broken card in this deck if it's not destroyed or countered away. Guess Grimoire. Whenever opponent discards a card, draw a card. So if you're playing a 4-player game, you hit one person, all 3 opponents discard a card, you're drawing 3 cards. I played a game with this a couple weeks ago. It's on our channel, where my good friend Peter destroyed it, and it literally ruined my game. Had a great hand, had a great discard engine going, and then he discarded my Grimoire, and it basically just gave me the giant middle finger. And since I'm playing discard, we're going to go a little Reanimator. Necromantic Summons, Dance of the Dead, Fated Return, Grave Upheaval, Animate Dead, Beacon of Unrest, because 9 times out of 10, you're playing discard, your opponents are going to discard their giant dumb creatures that they'll never be able to cast. I'm like, oh, let me cop that. I enjoy that. As you can see in the game I'm going to post after I post this deck tech, my good friend Peter discarded a Tomorrow, and it has a draw filter effect, and I got that pretty early in the game, and it kept me in the game for a long time. Got some rocks coming at you. Rakdos Signet, Soul Ring, Charcoal Diamond, Fire Diamond, Rakdos Cluestone, Command Sphere, Hedron Archive. And now, as with any Kevin deck, here come the goons. Sheldred Whispering One, Blazing Spectre, Banshee of the Dread Choir. I've actually never gotten to get this card off and have it myriad, so I'm pretty excited. Archfiend of Ifnir, Blood Gift Demon, Mogis, Erebos, Inferno Titan. And now here comes some random utility cards. We got Dark Writ, just to get Neheb out earlier. Rakdos Charm, some Walker action, Angrath, group discard, and whatever the hell else he does. I think I've never used anything but the +1. And Liliana Vess. And now here comes the Spice Level Midnight, the Ace in the Hole, an underrated card I think that anybody can play in a Rakdos and a creature-based deck. We got Azra Oddsmaker. You can discard a card and have whenever target creature deals combat damage, draw 2 cards. So the idea is you're going to have Neheb out. He's going to deal combat damage via some kind of Whisper Silk or Prowler's Helm or Trailblazer's Boots or things of that nature. You got him out, discard a card, Neheb's going to hit. You'll discard a card, that's fine, but then you'll refill your hand with the Oddsmaker. It's a great, I think it's an underplayed card. Whenever I had it, it works great. It's like Mask of Ancestry. Can you refill your hand? I think it's a delight. Well, guys, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me I'm shit. Tell me I'm fantastic. Either way, give me your opinion. All right, guys, take care.